So, Ilardis hauls off and hits Kimeko. Kimeko dodges through this portal. Basically takes a step back. And a moment... I'm gonna be a moment.
You like some peanuts?
Yes, I will take some peanuts since you're pouring them.
Nice job on the nuts, Whisper.
Hey.
Jay, what was that about Whisper's nuts?
Jay
Oh my god!
Jay saying something about your nuts live on stream.
Uh-huh.
No, you have to go to a different show for that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, Hilardis attempts to haul off and hit Kimeko for all of the... basically channeling all of his rage, all of his anger, and all of his frustration into it. She dodges, takes a step back, he just barely misses, and she disappears into this purple swirling vortex. She just lets out this cackle. It's a cackle that anybody else, it might have been a little grating. And then a moment later, the energies swirling around this vortex start to dissipate. And as you watch, fade into nothing.
Before it does, could I pull out my pistol and fire a shot through it?
You can roll me a dexterity check. See if you're quick enough.
Just I'm gonna get out of the character builder. Magic view, equipment.
Hey, finally. My hits are coming through on the other website.
So your hooks?
Hits. I was just testing my dice because the last couple times we've been playing, my rolls haven't been going into Forge. Mm-hmm. But looks like they're working now.
So I do not have Forge open today, so you guys are going to have to call your rolls. But I can check up. I can check up if I need to.
That's a muscular 6.
Muscular 6, huh? So as these energies dissipate, you guys hear a rustling. You look over and you see Vincent fumbling around trying to pull something out, and he gets it caught and jiggles it around a couple of times, and by the time he gets his pistol up, the vortex is gone. And it leaves you standing there in this basically giant, once opulent ballroom, the ruins of. Wreckage and debris all over the floor from the ages. A giant archway and the door that you've come in. And that's pretty much it. And it is silent. So we're going to open the floor to the party to see what the party wants to do.
With all the rage and all the fury that Alardis was feeling in that moment, and with it welling up even more that he was so close to basically taking Kimeko's head off and just missing mere inches. The swirling arcane energy in his hand goes from being that frosted blue, and then it starts to slowly turn into a dark, shadowy purple.
Mm-hmm.
And he, still looking at the or where the portal was, he reaches his left arm towards a broken pillar, and then what would look like an eldritch blast shoots from his hand, but it's a clawed hand instead, grabs the pillar, and then crushes it as debris gets flung and then stops at his feet. And then after that, he looks back towards the rest of the party, and as he does, all you see from the side of the skull mask that he has is that glowing blue orb, and then the mask dissipates into dust, and he falls down to one knee.
Well then, that's a thing apparently.
Oh. Holster my gun, be like, alright, let's go find her.
Nothing like Vincent to break the tension.
And he just lets out a growl under his breath.
Okay. It's your guys' move.
And how, Vincent, do you propose we find her? She disappeared through a fucking portal.
Oh no, I'm not a magical guy. Everybody else here has magic. Do something with magic.
Let's just magic our way out of this.
Higg is... That seems to make her snap a little bit. She's sort of just been like doing a little... You can see the rut almost of the circle that she's been like angrily walking and kicking dirt. And she just turns towards Vincent. Oh, just use a little magic. Why didn't I think of that?
Why didn't you?
So as these two are bickering, I'm gonna cast Locate Creature.
Mm-hmm.
If I can find it in my spell list, because it's somewhere around here.
It's like, what spell did she use to get out of here? How far could she go? Where did she come from? Where did she go? Where did she come from? God, hi, Joe.
I was thinking it too!
Me too.
I hate you so much, Bart.
Fuck, now it's really stuck in my head. God damn it.
Baby, forgot my Joe. I've been married long time ago.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you got my Joe? Hey, 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 hey.
Well, that's it. Session derailed. Everybody can go home.
But we're already home.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to read out what Locate Creature does?
Please.
Describe or name a creature that's familiar to you, Kimeko. You sense the direction of the creature's location, as long as the creature's within 1,000 feet of you. If the creature's moving, you know the direction of its movement. It can locate a specific creature known to you, or nearest creature of a specific kind, like a human, a unicorn, whatever. So long as you've seen such a creature up close, within 30 feet, at least once. If the creature you described or named is in a different form, such as being under the effects of polymorph, the spell doesn't locate the creature. The spell can't locate a creature if running water at least 10 feet wide blocks a direct path between you and the creature. So like if she's swimming.
So
if she's within 1,000 feet of me, I'm going to know where she is.
Okay, so Jay has redeemed a hit harder. Jay, who are you giving your hit harder to?
I must say... Bard.
So Bard,
Hey.
if you look at your channel points, you take a look at the hit harder description. You have one of those. You can tally that off. And just keep that in store for yourself. Yuki. As you cast your spell, you just kind of close your eyes and you whisper her name. You take a moment to center yourself, and you feel these energies coursing through you, trying to reach out and find her. You find nothing.
Well, shit. Guys, she disappeared, like into thin air. I don't know where she is. I quit. That's it, guys. Spell's done. Everyone go home.
What does a 26 Arcana get me for what that portal was?
Arcana check of 26.
Yeah. Apparently, I rolled a nat 20.
Nice.
You rolled a nat 20.
Apparently.
Jimmy, you know what? I wanna try something here with you for a second. Roll me another d20.
I'll grab a manual one for this just because it's simpler.
Mm-hmm. You do what you gotta do.
11.
Pardon?
11.
Okay. So you definitely succeed, first and foremost. With your check, you're able to you're kind of looking at this portal, trying to figure out what it is. This is old magic, something that hasn't been seen in a while. This is basically, you've heard rumor maybe of some sort of teleportation hub, some sort of transport hub. It's a method of conveyance to travel extremely long distances in the blink of an eye. Before there were trains, before there were wagons, and before what you know as cars, this is what they used.
Are these hubs location dependent, or you just need to know the right spell? Is it like a Stargate kind of thing, where it has to be in a certain spot and hop from spot to spot, or?
For this, there is a link between it and the main hub, between this portal and the main hub, but you have to know how to activate it properly.
Okay. So you can, if you know how to activate it, you can get to the main hub from anywhere, and then from there to anywhere else, I'm assuming? Is that how it works?
And from there to wherever else you want to go. The thing is, think of it like a hallway. The hallway through basically the fabric of space-time. It's a shortcut, right? So as opposed to... no, maybe a doorway might be better. So as opposed to like a hallway, or two hallways one on each side... words. Two hallways, one on each side of a wall. This portal would be basically a doorway.
Okay.
It connects at both ends, but it always connects to the same point.
Do I know how to do this?
No.
Or where to get the knowledge to do this?
Do you know where to get the knowledge to do this? Information like that has unfortunately not been seen, as far as you are aware, in ages. There might be something here in the rest of the ruins, but there's no guarantee. There was something else I was going to say. So there might be something here. There's no guarantee, but, I mean, you're always welcome to look around. They're just old derelict ruins at the moment. Massive castle. It could be in, one of a million places, if at all.
Yeah. I will relay that information to the group.
Okay.
And then... thinking.
Hey, really?
Oh, there. I figured out that she's probably really far because of this. So you guys figured this out while I make plans on how to make a dragon skin leather couch.
What if... I don't want to double back so far. But we could have probably found information on something like this in those archives we were at.
Oh, I'm going by the assumption that if Higg hasn't come across it in the archives, it probably won't be there. Old information is kind of literally built into her character. So if it wasn't near her at the point in time, I don't think it would be right now.
It's up to you guys. You guys gotta figure out what the fuck you're doing. At some point, I'm also gonna stop asking for rolls, and it's gonna be up to you to request them.
All right, so I don't know. That was my thought. Any other one? Any other one else have any ideas? Hello. Sorry, it's cold. Anybody
Alert.
else have any ideas?
Alardis is gonna stand up after catching his breath, because holy Christ, what a ride from that transformation he did.
Yeah.
And he's gonna try and investigate, see if he can find anything that'll get that portal activated.
You're gonna investigate.
Yep.
Okay. Make your roll.
12.
You're looking around this, and the architecture is absolutely astounding. They don't make shit like this anymore. As, like everything else in the castle, this archway is old. As you're looking, you see uneven blocks kind of all over this thing. Some sort of inscription in a language that you don't understand. Just tiny little writing, kind of up near your head, almost at eye level. Large enough to kind of catch your eye, but not elaborate enough to stand out.
Anybody else able to read this? Because I sure as hell can.
Hey, we'll have a look.
Go see mommy.
So will Yuki.
If you're
What would that fall under?
Pardon?
Whether or not I know what that writing is.
Left side, if you go down to the bottom, you should see your proficiencies in languages
I know.
area.
But I'm just, since it's apparently something old that even the elf has never done before, I'm just wondering if it's something that I should be rolling for.
You can roll me a history check. You can roll me an intelligence check if you want. It's up to you.
Because
May I make a history check?
You absolutely can.
I
And
have
investigate.
24.
Okay, 24. And who else?
Can I just look at it to see if I recognize it in general?
Sure.
That's sort of what I asked.
Higg?
The languages that I know are Common, Dwarvish, Gnomish, Halfling, and Thieves' Cant.
I know Celestial, Common, Elvish, Giant, and Sylvan.
You guys have a pretty good spread between the two of you.
Thieves can't, but doesn't mean thieves won't.
Nice.
So, you're looking at this, and, Nico, your 24 reveals nothing. As for the languages that... Sorry, go ahead, Nico.
I was gonna say okay.
Okay. As for Higg and Yuki, some of it seems like it might be familiar, but you can't make it out. It just... Whatever it is, it's way too old. Given enough time, you might be able to find somebody who can translate it, but there's no telling how long that's going to take.
Yep. I only know Dwarvish, Elvish, for obvious reasons, Sylvan, and Undercommon.
If you didn't know Elvish, I'd have questions for you.
I'd have questions for me.
I speak giant.
I love it. Of course you do.
Is it anything like speaking whale?
Yeah, except there's a lot more grunts and farting.
Is Vincent part giant? Because that sounds a lot like Vincent.
What are you guys doing?
Oh, Vincent's honestly gonna just kind of have a look around. Doesn't know what he's looking for. Anything written, really? Anything that could look like a chest, a container, maybe remains of a bookshelf or something like that.
Okay.
Anything that could really provide any kind of information.
Okay. So roll
I
me.
assume that's an investigate.
That is an investigate. Nico, you look like you want to say something.
I can't.
Pardon?
I want to go up to Alardis and be like, when did you get my chick?
You know that dream that we ended up having where we were fighting against Lobelia?
Yeah.
It was around that time, and apparently with me getting ticked off, I ended up getting more power granted to me, I guess.
Oh, well, that's cool.
I've always had magic. I've always studied it because my father was the archdruid, and my mother was the high priestess of the moon. So, I mean, it was one of those things where if you're an elf, even if you can't use magic, it's one of those things that you learn. And at the time, I wasn't overly that adept to it, hence why I can do things like make thorns appear on the ground, or I can throw up a magical mark so that me and anyone else that I'm with can see this mark so that we don't miss our targets. But yeah, this magic is, it's not beyond me, but it's definitely something that it needs a little bit of getting used to, I guess.
Okay. Well, as long as you're okay, because it really took a lot out of you. Kind of creepy.
Sorry.
Under the
Sorry, you're cutting in and out, Geeky.
Okay, give me a second.
Yep.
I got 19.
19 on investigation?
Yeah.
Yep, we'll get to that in a second. Welcome back. Are you there?
cool, more tech issues.
I see the box lighting up. I don't hear you.
Okay.
Well, shit.
Hey, it's not me this time.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Hello?
Welcome back. Are you there? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, there we are.
Okay.
We can hear you.
Yay! I'm just gonna say to the artist, okay, as long as, you know, you're okay. It really worried me. It looked like it took a lot out of you.
A transformation definitely did, but anything else, I don't know. It feels kind of natural. It's a weird feeling, but it's not that. It's not the bad weird. You know that weird? Yeah, you know that weird where like, Vincent farts and you expect it to stink, but it doesn't stink. That kind of weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of that weird.
I like,
Not bad weird, just weird.
I like how you guys use Vincent for an analogy.
From the other side of the room.
Okay, can I give you a hug?
He checks, or Alardis checks his shoulders to make sure the branches that had uprooted from his shoulders have poofed. Yeah, go for it.
And he gives him a big hug.
And then
Okay.
the smell hits them.
Vincent.
Yeah.
Vincent. You rolled a 19 on investigation.
Yep.
You're looking around for whatever you can find. Not really sure what you're looking for, but for whatever you can find.
Pretty much anything that could glean some information. Like I said, any kind of like chest or any kind of book or bookcase. Something that, I don't know, could contain something, box, whatever.
Right. As you're looking around, you notice what appears to be a smear of blood on one of the pillars of this archway. And looking around, behind a rather large pile of debris, you almost miss it. But hidden in the shadows, there appears to be a hand that's not moving.
It better not be a dwarf hand, you son of a bitch.
I'll call out to everybody. There's a body here. And as I do that, I'm kind of go down and start pulling debris up.
Well, I'm running over. I'm gonna check this body. Is it just a hand? Or is there still a body attached to it?
Are you helping to clear things out?
Yes.
Anyone else?
Higg is going to approach slowly and just to see if what's being dug up.
Gonna help.
So, with a few of you helping, it takes you probably about 5 to 10 minutes to clear a good chunk of this debris out of the way. For those of you that are watching, the more debris that is removed, there appears to be a dwarf coming into view.
No! Is it my dwarf?
Does he look like he's been there a while?
Not long. Higg, however, recognizes the dwarf.
I think I have to make you a con save.
Yeah.
Since I didn't manage to get over there, I don't overly know what's going on. Like, I know that rubble was getting dug up, and I heard
Careful the top.
Vincent yell that he found a body. Other than that, I'm not entirely sure what's going on, so I just yell over, "Is everything okay?"
Is
We found a body, and Higg is pissed.
does the 15 stop a transformation?
One moment, please.
I'm just warning you guys that if the Higg loses it, she will no longer be in control.
You can feel it coming, bubbling up. You can feel the beast howling for vengeance, for the blood of the one who's done this. You can feel it surging. It's like a storm that, almost like a tempest that you can't control. And all you can do is hang on for dear life and hope that it subsides.
All right. Mm-hmm. So,
As your nails begin to lengthen, your ears begin to tip.
so while this is going on,
And shaking and growling.
Vincent kind of looks up and is like, "Aw, shit." And then I say, "Check to see if that dwarf is alive or can be brought back. I'm going to handle a situation here. I'm going to pull out some chain, and I'm going to try and while she's transforming, try and chain up Higg's arms. Like kind of like get it around them.
Unless they're silver, it's not gonna do shit. So your little brownie is shaking and growling, and there's fur sprouting.
I'm like, calm down. You can calm down. You can calm down. We can get you some tea. We have lots of herbal teas here.
Higg,
We're weirdly well stocked for tea.
there's something about Vincent's voice. It's just grating on every last nerve that you have. It's picking at every little piece of you that's screaming for blood.
I don't want tea. I want that bitch's guts. That's what I want.
We'll get him. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it.
I'm gonna poke the dwarf with my staff, and I'm gonna cast Resurrection on it and hope that it works.
The energy courses out from your staff and around, swirling around the area that you guys are currently standing, while Higg is trying to fight for some sense of composure here, and Vincent is just blissfully unaware of what's going on. The energy, you focus down into this body. And as you watch, waiting, hoping for something, anything, nothing happens.
Second con rolls a 10.
Well, we're in trouble. I'm gonna at least try to talk Higg down a little. Like, Higg, do you want a chance to at least say goodbye? I could let you chat with him for a few minutes.
You don't get a verbal answer. You get a snout that's full of angry teeth and saliva and growling like a very, very, very angry chihuahua. Because
All right,
tiny werewolf.
I'm gonna make a grapple check.
God damn it!
Alright.
Rage, grapple check, full Nelson, kind of like holding them there.
Grapple check is Dex, yes?
Is it?
Hold on.
I'm not sure,
Hold
actually.
on. Let me double check.
Pardon me,
I can never remember the rules for grapple in 5e. I know what they are in Pathfinder in 3.5, but give me 1 second.
Yep. I am also looking them up.
5e grapple check. When you want to grab a creature or wrestle with it, you can use an attack action to make a special melee attack, a grapple. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this replaces one of them. Target of your grapple must be no more than one size larger than you and must be within your reach. So it looks like it's going to be your attack roll versus Higg's AC.
Okay. And I assume that's just like unarmed strike attack roll kind of thing?
I'll give you an unarmed strike for that, yeah.
Only it won't do any damage.
Yeah.
It's basically subdual damage if it does damage at all, but for the most part,
And-
it's not going to do damage.
And with the height advantage, does that mean with the height difference, does that mean I get advantage? Is that what it said? Or is that a no?
What it said... 1 second. The target of your grapple must be no more than one size larger than you, and it must be within your reach. Using at least one free hand, you try to seize the target by making a grapple check. Hold on a second. Oh, hold on. Using one free hand, you try to seize the target by making a grapple check, a strength athletics check, contested by the target's strength athletics or dexterity check. The target chooses the ability to use. So you have to use your athletics check, apparently. Whereas Higg gets to choose between either acrobatics or athletics.
Okay.
You succeed automatically if the target is incapacitated. If you succeed, you subject the target to a grappled condition. The condition specifies the things that end it, blah, blah, blah.
Okay. So, athletics check first.
There is nothing about getting advantage if it's a size difference. If there's a
Significant
size difference.
Okay. That is a 13. Please roll low.
So, athletics or acrobatics? Higg, your choice.
We got a 7 on acrobatics.
Higg is grappled.
Okay.
As this is happening, Alardis is going to get up and he's going to book it towards them.
The little werewolf is now trying to bite and scratch and is very angry and wiggly.
Yep.
1 second. See Appendix A. Yay, Appendix! I have one of those. Wait, wrong appendix. Sorry. 1 second. Where's a pen? Do you not have a... What? I don't get it.
Why is Denzel under my bonus actions? He's not a bonus action.
It's not a bonus action, he's a bat.
I'm looking for information here. 1 second. The grappled condition reduces the grappled creature's speed to 0. It prevents it from benefiting from any bonuses to speed. In other words, the grappled creature is held in place. Why are you not showing me where Appendix A is? This seems very poorly organized. Alright, 1 second, pulling up more resources. Grapple 5e, D&D Compendium. Let's go to the D&D Wiki. When you want to grab a creature, blah, blah, blah. You automatically succeed if it's incapacitated. Yeah. Speed becomes 0. If an effect removes grappled creature from the reach of the grappler. So, whilst grappling a creature, you may know that's the person who's grappling. I don't see anything about your action, like your attacks, actually being muted for that, or dulled down for that. Actions whilst grappling. Grapple has many uses. I don't see anything about your attacks being affected. Hold on. Right. Takes a full action, attempt to break free of a grapple, so when you tie up that enemy caster or warrior, they have a decision to make. A failed escape attempt still take their action. This can allow you to get a free round even if they manage to escape. Yeah, that looks like it might be just a straight... Hold on, rules. That looks like it might just be a straight attack for you guys.
So you mean I can bite?
According to the rules I'm seeing, I don't see why not.
I will say, due to the way I'm holding them, that might be difficult.
So how are you holding them?
Alright, just
that is important.
Mm-hmm. Let me take a look at this one. You guys get into that. I'm going to take a look at a couple more resources here.
Yep.
Would I have made it over to them in the time that it took Vincent to grapple down Higg at all?
About somewhere between 15 and 25 feet. I don't see why not.
Alright, I'm dropping a picture in the Discord about... It's what a full Nelson hold looks like. That is what I said. I was
get that.
Higg.
Thank you for the reference. Okay. So, You guys see Vincent standing behind Higg, literally pulling arms back, hands locked behind Higg's neck in an attempt to just stop them.
Now, due to my size, I will say that does mean that my hands can probably still touch him.
Yes.
So
You're not going to get, like, the best grip, but you should still be able to, like, scrape.
yeah,
Because you are fairly tiny, so.
yeah. I'm just asking if that's possible. So
I mean, the one thing I could also do is start shaking if they try to start swinging them around if they try to attack me. I don't know if that would disrupt their attack or anything.
I like how we're sitting here spending, like, half an hour discussing what type of grapple and how to best deal with said grapple.
Right?
That is completely on brand for us. But
I mean,
the details.
to be fair, welcome to D&D.
Right?
90% of it is literally looking up the rules.
Yep.
my reference for all of this is from WWE.
Fair. Okay, hold on. Once a creature is grappled, they'll frequently want to stop being grappled. You can still fight in melee while grappled without too much trouble, but not every creature likes to stand still and kick things in the shins until their hit points drop to 0, so sometimes you need to escape a grapple. A grappled creature can use its action to escape. Escaping a grapple takes an action, considering that it takes an attack, which might be one of several taken with the attack action, or might just grapple the target as a secondary action. To start a grapple, the action economy is heavily in the attacker's favor. The imbalance in the action economy is one of the reasons why players like to grapple offensively, but also why players try really hard to get out of grapples by any other means possible. See countering grapples below. So there's the check and opposing check. These are the ability checks used to initiate blah blah blah. So if you want to escape the grapple, it's going to take an action attack, but I don't see anything that says your attack can't happen. It's just going to be really awkward. So if you're attempting to bite, I'm going to make that a disadvantage. If you're attempting to scratch, it's going to be a straight attack.
Yeah, because she's not totally in control of her faculties, so trying to escape is probably not even coming to mind right now.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got nothing to really get her teeth into, so she's just gonna, like, whatever's under her claws, she's just gonna dig in, basically.
Yep. So that'll be a claw attack.
I haven't been able to add it to my...
That's going to be your d20 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength modifier. Same as a straight attack.
Yeah, oh, I have it here under, in my werewolf thingy on the side.
On another note, I have somebody, I know somebody who actually for another campaign built a luchador, which is like a professional grappler slash wrestler. I told him they should have called the story The Tales of Nacho Libre.
Love it. Nice.
They had another idea, throwing somebody else into that party as a swashbuckler, called it Zorro. Anyways, you have your answer for the grapple.
I'm making my calculations for the claws right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's different formulations depending on what what shape I'm in.
Mm-hmm. Let me pop back to your DMs for a sec, because I know you sent me the instructions for that. Give me 1 second. You are here. Do. You can still make your calculations and stuff.
Yeah, so that's 18.
That's 18 to hit?
I haven't added my strength bonus. That's technically 20.
Okay. So it's effectively the same as a melee weapon attack, right?
Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
So it's melee weapon attack plus 4 to hit, reach of 5 feet.
I've got it here, which
Okay.
easily done. So yeah, your melee weapon attack is your d20 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So that's 24 then for hit.
Jesus Christ! Vincent, that's a 24 to hit.
That will hit.
Vincent's like, I'm in danger.
Nah, no, I'm not. I'm fine.
So, that's 2d4 plus 2, average of 7. It looks like.
Yeah, I got that.
Funny to know, this is an attack you can only use in your hybrid form.
Mm-hmm.
Which right now you technically are, so good luck with that. Hold on a sec. So, you're in your hybrid form, which means technically you get a multi-attack.
And I do, and
One with your bite and one with your teeth, which you can't use your teeth right now, but
I can't find any of my D4s. Hold on.
you can just roll it in D&D Beyond if you want. Or you can roll it in the Forge chat.
I'd always fuck it up when I do it in the chat. I don't know why.
What I might start doing is looking for I might add to Mia the ability to actually do dice rolls. Straight in the Discord.
How the fuck? Like, I have a whole pouch of this shit and I can't find a single D4. What the fuck?
You could always
Alright,
take a
I'm
D...
What?
You what?
Oh, no, I was just going to say I'm dropping a link in the Discord that's for a online dice roller, if you want.
Or you could roll D8s and have them.
There, I think I rolled it properly. With the D&D. We're just waiting for the die to do their thing.
Sorry guys, I know this is like super exciting and all.
What? Damn it. No. There.
So that's 3 for damage.
2d4 plus what was it? 2d4?
Oh right, plus a 2, so that's actually 5.
That's your 2d4 plus 2?
Yeah.
So 5 damage altogether, Vincent, as claws rake up your arms.
Yeah, slashing damage.
Alright, so if I'm having that, would I round down or up?
So your damage, so if you get a half, you always round down with D&D.
Okay.
D&D always gives you the bonus. It always gives you the lower number.
So that's 2 damage done.
Yep.
Because I am raging, and I have damage reduction.
You are. You did call that. Yeah, that is acceptable. Vincent, it is your go.
Alright. I'm going to maintain the hold on them. And what was the rule that if I'm maintaining the hold, I can't attack? Or
So if you have a multi-attack, if you have the ability to attack multiple times, maintaining the initiating the grapple takes up one of your attacks. Give me 1 second to find out. I don't. If you want to initiate the grapple, it replaces one of your attacks. What happened in the grapple's condition? In the grappled condition. So if Higg is removed from your grasp, that ends the grapple. Let's see, moving a grappled creature. I don't see anything about maintaining a grapple. Let me just plug that into Google quickly.
Alright, so I'm looking here. A grappled creature can use an action to escape. To do so, it must succeed a strength check or dexterity check contested by... Okay, so the grapple maintains until the creature tries to escape.
Okay.
That's what I'm figuring from here.
So in that case, it's going to require no extra effort for you to maintain this grapple.
Alright, so if I have another attack, that means I can take it?
If you have 2 attacks, theoretically you can take them both. However, because you are grappling Higg, and your hands are currently occupied, that is going to be a disadvantage.
Yep.
That means anything that would normally give you advantage is just pulled down to regular attack.
Yep. So what I'm going to do then is... I'm going to do non-lethal damage, and basically I'm going to thrash them around in my arm. Like, kind of like maintain the grasp, and kind of like just quickly pivot from side to side
So you're gonna basically, I see you holding Higg here, and you're just like swinging Higg around, so feet are swinging loose. Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. Just kind of like, like ragdolling them in my arms, like.
And you're not attempting. Are you attempting to actually do damage?
If I could do non-lethal damage, or even like maybe just smacking them against a wall.
I'm going to point something out. Now that we're at level 10, I am completely immune to non-magical, non-silvered, bludgeoning, piercing, and
but
slashing damage.
Vincent doesn't know that.
Fair
I'm
enough.
telling you that.
That's meta knowledge. Vincent doesn't know that.
Vincent is still going to smack her against the wall.
So, Higg's basically immortal in her wolf form unless it involves silver.
Higg.
Or magic.
So, Higg right now might give Vincent a run for his money if she is tanking.
Higg basically goes, can't touch this, nah.
Higg is like a meat shield, basically somebody who can soak up damage.
Yeah.
She is, unless I pull out my weapons and start trying to deal real damage. If I wasn't trying to hurt Higg.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
So
this time, because
there's the pile of rubble to one side of you. There's a wall not too far, but it's going to take you a couple of steps to get there. Meanwhile, you still have to maintain that grapple. So
it says that from the grappling thing. When you move, you can drag carry a grappled creature, but your speed is halved, so I can still move. Just
it's about 15. The wall's probably about 15 feet away.
Easy enough for me to get to. So, kind of like still holding Higg like that. Walk over to the wall and just slap her against the wall. Like I know it's not going to do anything, but I'm still rolling for an attack. That's 13.
Yeah, 13. That gonna hit.
A 13?
Yeah.
Technically would, yes. My armor class is 12.
Yep.
At the moment, I think.
So, we're going to pause here for a second. We're going to cut to everyone else. Since you two were kind of duking it out. Yuki. What's going through your mind? What's going through your head?
Oh god, they're going to beat each other into a bloody pulp. And I'm actually going to try to stop this by casting Speak with Dead on the dwarf. Maybe the dwarf can talk some sense into Higg.
Can you post that description in the Discord chat, please? While you're doing that, Ilardis, what are you and Kiba doing?
I also sent you a message in Discord, please.
Thank you. 1 second.
Also, fair warning, if Higg manages to break free, my weapons are coming out.
Okay. 1 second.
Posted.
1 second. I have a message to take a look at from Higg.
While this is happening, I am going to go refresh my coffee.
Okay. So, as soon as I get up to the both of them, I'm gonna put my hand out, and I'm gonna say, Higg, I know you're upset, and you need to gain control, and I'm gonna cast Animal Friendship.
Can't be undead, the spell. So, you... Okay. So, we'll get back to Higg's response in a moment. Nico.
He's just standing back looking really scared.
God damn it. We're in the middle of, like, a serious scene here, and then there's just fucking Nico, like, I'm just gonna shrink back and attempt not to get hurt and wonder what's gonna happen to all my friends. You God damn it!
The cinnamon roll, ladies and gentlemen.
By the way, I love it. I absolutely love it. So, speak with dead. You grant semblance of life and intelligence to a corpse of your choice within range, allowing it to answer the questions you pose. The corpse must still have a mouth and cannot be undead. The spell fails if the corpse was the target of this spell within the last 10 days. Until the spell ends, you can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. The corpse knows only what it knew in life, including the languages it knew. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive, and the corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer if you are hostile or it recognizes you as an enemy. This spell doesn't return the creature's soul to its body, only its animating spirit. Thus, the corpse cannot learn new information, doesn't comprehend anything that has happened since it died, and can't speculate about future events. Okay, good to know. I have information here, 1 second. Sorry, I've got, information coming in from people here, so bear with me. Let me double check one other thing. Cool. So as Vincent and Higg are duking it out, and Vincent is now attempting to smash Higg's brains in through a wall, we have our cleric, who's looking down at this corpse, trying to ignore the fact that party members are currently trying to murderize each other, whispers a few words, and suddenly this corpse takes a breath in, fills its lungs, disturbs my slumber.
Hi, I am sorry to wake your dead ass up. I'm a friend of Higg's who is currently half turned into a werewolf, freaking out over your death. Do you know how to calm Higg down when she's like a rage monster?
I know Higg. Higg is not a werewolf.
Do you know how to calm Higg down when she's a rage monster?
Higg generally doesn't have a temper.
She's got one right now. Do you know how to calm Higg down when she's a rage monster?
Higg doesn't have a temper. Actually, technically that's 2 questions, because I gave you kind of a free bit of conversation there, which I wasn't supposed to do, but fuck it.
Cool, so that is completely unhelpful. Why you dead?
Sorry.
I'll get there. Why are you dead? Like, specifically, what killed you? Did Kimeko kill you? Did you die in a landfall thing? Yeah.
Kimeko killed me.
That bitch! Did she need you to open the portal?
Yes. You have 1 question left.
How do we open the portal? Like, what did she do that required your death to open the portal? How do we do this?
She required sacrifice.
So the bitch offed you to open the portal so she could run away from us.
And
Yes,
the
that's
corpse,
the 5
once
questions.
again,
You're done.
you hear as the air issues forth from its lungs and it falls inert once again.
Bye, dwarf buddy. Thank you for helping as best you could.
So, at this point, we're going to break for 15 minutes, folks. Because I know there's some people here who need to get up and stretch, some people who need to go refill their drinks. We'll be back in 15 minutes. If you're watching on Twitch and TikTok, stick around. There is more to come with this. If you're a player, your mics are going to be open to both Twitch and TikTok, just a heads up, so be careful what you talk about. Our audience is welcome to unmute and interact. If there's anybody in the audience, either on both streaming platforms, you're welcome to try and interact with the players. If anybody in the chat here is watching the TikTok chat, you're welcome to relay those questions to our players here so they can be answered. We will be back at 1:45. So, for me right now, it's 1:30. We'll be back at 1:45, and we shall continue this as you guys try to figure out what to do and resolve the situation with Higg and Vincent. So, we pick up once again with Higg and Vincent trying to figure out who is the best luchador of all time. We have our cleric, who has just reanimated a corpse temporarily to talk to it. We have Nico, who's cowering in a corner. And we have Elardis, who... Where are you at the moment, Elardis?
Right in front of Higg, and I had just cast Animal Friendship, which I realized it'll probably automatically fail because it has to have less than 4 intelligence, which I highly doubt that's the case.
Even in hybrid form, Higg has more than 4 intelligence. So yes, that will automatically fail.
I could do a persuasion instead.
Your call. So, act it out for me. We're going to refresh the scene. You move over to towards where Vincent is currently slamming Higg into the wall. And you reach out to cast Animal Friendship, and then a moment later you think better of it. So we'll actually give you that spell back. Describe to me, paint the scene for me. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna be like, Higg, I know you're angry, and it's perfectly fine to be that way, but you can't let the beast take hold. You have to gain control. And yes, this will be a persuasion, because I can't think of anything else.
I believe persuasion versus wisdom, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so, yeah.
So, you're going to roll me a wisdom saving throw, Higg.
What'd you get, Higg?
22.
Oh yeah, no, I rolled a 16.
So, that puts Higg as not giving a shit. Nom, 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 nom.
Murder, murder, kill, kill, kill.
So, we move back to Vincent and Higg. First, I want to check in with Nico, actually. Nico, what are you doing?
Oh, hold on. Again, he doesn't want to hurt his friends. So, if anything gets like too dicey, then he'll do something. But he doesn't know what to do.
So you're just kind of staying out of this?
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to make sure you are cool with how things are going. You're not feeling left out or anything like that.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. So we're going to move back to Higg and to Vincent.
Alright.
Who did we leave off with? Was it Vincent that had to go last time, or was it Higg that left off last time?
Yeah, it was me. I was slamming Higg against the wall.
So, Higg, you're up.
Well, Higg has rolled a con save of 12 to see if she can gain any side of control.
Not at this point.
Nope.
Not with how much rage is flowing through your system, unfortunately. As you're basically just carried away by those riptides, and you're trying to grab onto anything you can. Part of you realizes that this can't happen, but at the same time, part of you just doesn't give a shit.
Yeah. Since the only thing she can really hang on to are Vince's forearms, I guess, she's just digging her nails in deeper.
Roll me your claw attack, please.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. It's so slow.
Waiting.
So that's 16 to hit.
Vincent, 16 to hit.
No.
as you miss. You know, your arms are at like a really awkward angle because don't forget, he's pinning you like this, so you got to reach down and like, yeah, exactly like that, right? So you don't quite manage to hit him this time. Moving over to Vincent.
Hey. So.
As you attempt to get this raging werewolf under control. And that sounds like a euphemism for something.
So, Vincent's still trying to just wrestle Higg into calming down.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, not something that's going to work, but he doesn't know that. So he's going to just, once again, when Ilardis runs up and tries to calm Higg down, he'd be able to see just the bloodshot, rage-filled eyes of Vincent, who just screams, "Try harder!" and then slaps Higg against the wall again. Which I'll just go ahead and make a attack roll for it.
Yep.
14.
Technically, that hits,
So,
but it doesn't do anything.
you're attempting not to do damage to Higg, huh? Roll me a strength check, please.
Strength check? Alright. Am I rolling, like, advantage, not advantage, since I'm... Actually, it would be advantage because I'm raging, so does it go back to regular at this point, or what?
Hang on a second. Hello, Elks! So, if you're raging... No, because you made your attack was the one that would have gotten the disadvantage, right? Because you've got Higg at a really awkward grasp.
Yeah.
The strength check is going to be your regular attack. So it's going to be what you would normally get in under this set of circumstances.
Alright. So, no advantage from my rage. Got it.
No, hold on. Yeah, no advantage for your rage. I'm trying to see something here. So just give me a sec. I'll make it clear in a moment what I'm trying to do. Just
make my roll?
Yeah, make your roll. Thank you for sharing the live, Elks.
5.
5? So
5.
you are caught basically off guard. And you hit Higg against this wall. Don't really... You managed to hit Higg. Like, do a little bit of... to her, but... You hit the wall, and it just... You hear rattling, but not much else other than that. We cut back to Higg.
Murder, murder, kill, kill, kill. Let's roll an attack.
Actually, you know what? We're gonna do this in initiative order. Give me 1 second.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna get everybody to roll initiative for me. Everyone. That way we're making sure not to leave people out. Just bear with me for 1 second while I pull up the proper sheet.
Helps keep track.
It does help keep track. It makes sure nobody gets lost. Makes sure everybody gets a turn to react to what's going on. We are going to start with Yuki.
My roll doesn't want to pop up, so give me a second.
Okay. We'll come back to you. 1 second.
By the way, I put a depiction of Higg and Vincent in the random chit chat.
Yep.
It's amazing. I love it.
I will take a look in just a moment. Get rid of all these because that no longer matters. Get rid of these. Actually, you know what? I can probably just archive that card altogether. Let's go ahead and archive. And we got Nico.
My initiative tracks, so I don't know.
You what?
My initiative tracks.
We'll get to your initiative in just a second. Okay. Kiba.
1 sec.
Okay, we'll come back to Kiba.
Mine went through finally, by the way.
Yuki.
19.
19. Alright, 1 moment. Vincent.
24.
Jesus Christ, Vincent. Okay. Moving down the turn order, or moving down the list, Ilardis. Ilardis?
That was a 23, nat 20 plus 3.
Okay, one moment. Higg.
5.
Damn, Higg. Okay. Nico?
8.
Yeah, that tracks.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, Kiba.
Kiba got an 11.
Kiba got an 11. Let me throw these into proper order because I have to sort manually. 1 second. This goes here, this one goes here, and this one goes here. So we're going to start top of the turn order, and I'm actually going to go ahead and change up our music. 1 second here. Let's try this one. I think it might have been this one.
I like seeing these icons on Twitch. Like 4 of you have your cameras up, 3 people have artwork, and me with my horrific Santa Claus face.
Yep, absolutely.
It's giving
Brilliant.
me Santa Claus 3 vibes, and I hate it so much.
So,
That's actually from a big statue that's in either China or Japan. I'm imagining Japan.
once again, for those of you that are in the Twitch chat, there's our Bardley link. I know it's coming through the speakers, but if you would like to actually listen to the music, I'm also going to throw this into the TikTok chat. Here is our music link. You can listen to the same music that the party is listening to, and you can adjust your own volume. So we're going to start with top of the turn order, Vincent.
All right. So
Actually, hold on. Vincent just went because we were moving back to Higg, I believe.
yes,
Yeah.
actually, that's right.
Okay,
So
so
we should start with Higg and go from there.
we're gonna start with Higg and go from there. So Higg. Higg says 1 moment.
Con save first.
Yep.
10.
Nope. Not a chance. 15 didn't do it, and a 12 didn't do it. A 10 sure ain't gonna do it.
Nope. So we're rolling.
I'm just picturing Taz from the Looney Tunes just like utterly losing his shit.
That's 19 to hit.
Vincent, that's a 19 to hit.
Let me just check something real quick.
What are you attempting to do? Vincent?
19 will actually hit
Roll your damage, please, Higg.
because I'm currently not dual wielding anything.
Okay. That's not true. You're currently dual wielding Higg.
I mean, if you'll allow that to count.
Congratulations, you throw Higg at Higg.
It is damage of 7 slashing.
So that'd be 3 damage.
Vincent, please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Con save. Right, doesn't look me saving throws.
Do-do-do. Let me check something here.
That is a 16.
1 second. Let me double check something. Do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, I do have one question. I forgot. How close is Lardis now?
Yeah, that's a good question. Elardis is like right up next to, isn't it? Yeah, isn't he?
I don't know. Is he?
Yeah, I was gonna say about 5 feet. Like I wasn't gonna touch Higg or anything. So
Oh,
maybe
no, 5 feet. There's no way I'm in range. So never mind.
Thank you very much, Vincent. As Higg attempts to attack. Moving to top of the turn order, we go back to Vincent.
All right, give me 1 second. I gotta restart my Discord here.
Sure thing. One moment, folks. Welcome to D&D Sunday with the Debauchery Tea Party. We here at the Debauchery Tea Party thank you for watching this luchador fight.
All right.
With apparently Santa Claus and the soon-to-be rug in front of the fireplace.
Yeah, tiny rug.
Between Santa Claus and a corgi.
Who's currently foaming at the mouth.
So wouldn't that make
All
her
right.
more like a chihuahua?
You what?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that make her more like a chihuahua?
No, that's Jay.
All right, so I am just. Higg isn't trying to break free, so I am still trying to calm Higg down by screaming and slapping her against the wall.
always work.
Calm down,
Always
smack.
work.
Calm down, smack. Calm down, smack.
Excuse me, while Vincent beats Higg into unconsciousness to calm them down.
Gonna see little bits of like bone shards and muscle and brain all over the floor, and I'm gonna be like, I'm not cleaning that up.
Good
Vince,
thing I'm immune.
Vincent,
Yeah. That is a 15 to hit.
that will hit the werewolf AC. Please roll me a strength
Yep.
check.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. No advantage. Again, no advantage.
Just basically under your normal conditions. So you're not taking into account the disadvantage for the attack. It's just it's just how you would normally roll it under these conditions.
We're going to see if I go through a wall or not.
All right, that is 7.
Okay, thank you very much. As the wall rattles a little bit, some dust falls from the ceiling, but nothing really happens. Moving down turn order, Ilardis.
Okay, so before I attempt to do this, would Higg now technically be considered still a humanoid? Because bipedal, or beast? Because,
I'm let me double check
Are
here.
you in your hybrid form? Yes.
I'm currently still in hybrid form, so yes, I do count as humanoid
Yes.
in that respect.
Correct.
Sweet. So then in that case, that shadowy purple energy starts to swirl around and form more on Lardis' hand as he reaches out again, and he's going to be like, I wasn't asking you to calm down, and I'm going to cast Charm Person.
So, read your charm person out to me.
Okay. You attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range. It must make a wisdom saving throw and does so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it.
Which is
Fails
currently
the
true.
saving. Yeah. If it fails a saving throw, it is charmed by you until the spell ends or until you or your companions do anything harmful to it. The charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you.
Alright, so, what is the DC that needs to be beat?
Wisdom save of 13.
Higg, you may roll your wisdom saving throw at advantage, please.
I sort of already rolled, and I rolled in at 20 at 25.
Higg is having none of it today! As you go to charm Higg, and Higg's just like, basically just stares at you, snarling and trying to snap. Anything else, Ilardis? That was your action?
Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna try anything else.
Okay.
That was it.
Moving down our turn order. Yuki.
I know I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna move up next to where Bard is so I can, like, touch Higg safely, the arms that are stuck up and everything. Just place my hand on one of the pinned arms, and I'm gonna bestow curse upon Higg.
You're going to bestow curse?
I'm going to attempt to bestow curse.
Read the spell out to me, please. And then I have another question for you.
It's a wisdom save of 16. It's a touch spell. You touch a creature, and that creature must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become cursed for the duration of the spell. When you cast it, you choose the nature of the curse from the following options. Choose an ability score. While cursed, target has disadvantage on ability checks and saving throws made with that score. Or, while cursed, target has disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Or, while cursed, the target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turns. If it fails, it wastes its action that turn doing nothing. Or, while the target's cursed, your attacks and spells deal an extra 1d8 necrotic damage to the target.
Okay.
And then there's more to it, but
So that's a wisdom
that's the
saving.
important stuff.
So first, we're going to get Higg to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
I already did, and you actually are going to land it. It's 13.
So, my next question. What are you attempting to curse Higg with?
I am going to attempt the make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each turn.
Or waste your
And
action?
if you don't, you just sit there doing nothing. You are attempting to twiddle your thumbs above your head.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. Moving down, Kiba.
Kiba is gonna notice Nico basically cowering in a corner, so Kiba is going to get in front of Nico and just, like, stand there.
Meat shield, activate. Somebody get the fire ready. We might have some charred wolf flesh coming up. Moving down. You what?
I have infinite fire.
Uh-huh.
I have concerns.
Moving down the turn order to, well, actually our current party cinnamon roll. Nico.
Just gonna ready it because she.
Sorry, you're going to ready an attack in case
In case the head gets hurt.
you're fading out.
Oh, damn it. Hold on.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
So far, so good.
Okay. I'm gonna ready an attack in case head gets.
Sorry, it keeps cutting out in case Higg.
Gets out of Vincent's guns.
Okay, thank you. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Moving down the turn order to Higg. Please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, that is a fail. That is a 6.
You can do nothing this turn. Moving top of the turn order, Vincent.
Vincent screams, "Calm down!" and smacks her against the wall.
God damn it, Vincent. Before we continue with that, Yuki, is there anything that breaks this spell?
Give me 1 sec to look.
Well, while we're looking that up, Vincent.
19 to hit.
That'll hit. Please roll your strength check.
23.
So, Kiba moves over in front of Nico. Nico readies an attack. Your cleric reaches out to touch Higg and bestow curse. Higg can do nothing. Vincent takes Higg, hits against this wall, and you guys hear what appears to be a deafening cracking sound echoing throughout this chamber. And as you look, a giant spiderweb crack starts to move up this wall to the ceiling. And we move to Ilardis.
Real quick,
Yep,
the only thing that breaks the spell is either I break concentration
yep.
or a remove curse.
Okay, good to know. Ilardis.
And
Sorry, hold on. Vincent, what?
oh, sorry, I was just gonna say, man, I remember when Bestow Curse was permanent until the caster said so, or until this Remove Curse was cast.
Yeah, so that's essentially what this is. Until Yuki decides this is done and breaks concentration, or until Remove Curse is cast.
So many concentration spells in this game.
Yep.
I'm
Ilardis.
a barbarian.
Okay.
You hear this deafening crack, and you look up to see this spiderweb crack climbing up the wall. The entire building shakes. Dust falls from the ceiling. Meanwhile, Higg and Vincent are still in the throes of beating the crap out of each other.
Alardis is more focused on trying to get Higg to calm the hell down.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to burn another spell slot, and I'm going to try Charm Person again.
Higg, that'll be a wisdom saving throw, please.
You are so unlucky, man.
What'd you roll?
23.
God damn it!
Guys, I think he threw his dice.
I like where this is going.
Anything else?
Roll the 19.
Anything else from our elf?
Nope.
Cool. Moving down the list to Yuki. I love how this is going. Just saying. This
I'm
is
so
great.
happy right now.
Yuki.
I don't even know. It's like, I gotta concentrate on this. But the walls are starting to come down.
So
Or
that
probably
means
will be soon.
you're concentrating on the spell. If you cast another spell to concentrate, you're gonna have to start doing spellcraft checks.
I can cast spells that do not require concentration,
Correct.
though, right?
You can cast spells that do not require concentration, but if you cast another spell that does, you're gonna have to start doing competency checks for that to make sure that you can concentrate properly. Jess has redeemed a feed. So, Yuki, the floor is yours.
I'm good.
I'm gonna try command, and
Is that
if it's not concentration. One sec. I'm gonna check if it's concentration. Not concentration! Wisdom save is 16, and I'm going to try to tell Higg to calm.
Sorry, you said no concentration for command?
Command is not concentration.
Okay, let
Nice.
me duck in and take a look 1 second as I open up your character sheet with D&D Beyond, which is now starting to lag for me because I have 40 million things running on my computer.
Yeah.
Because I want to see a thing. 1 second. What level? There it is. What level did you cast it at?
I'm going to attempt it at level 1.
Cool. So, Higg, that's going to be a wisdom saving throw, please.
Hold on, it went weird. Okay, 17?
That will beat the command spell.
Okay.
Moving down in turn order from Yuki to Kiba.
Kiba is gonna get into attacking position, but that's basically it. Like he's still gonna be in front of Nico, but he is going to be ready to pounce at any given moment.
Okay. Moving down to Nico.
Just staying in my, attacking formation.
Readying an attack? Cool. Moving down to Higg. Higg, please roll me a wisdom saving throw.
$14.
You lose your turn this round, unfortunately.
What is it again? 16 for this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throws for your cleric are generally 16 unless otherwise noted. Top of the turn order. Vincent.
I'm down. Slam.
Roll me an attack roll.
11.
Higg, will that hit?
It will not.
You don't manage to... there's so many people around you at the moment, you're finding it hard to move without hitting anyone else. Despite the fact that you are in a rage, you realize that, there are party members around here. Actually, you know what?
Right.
I'm going to let you paint this scene for me.
So, basically, repeatedly slamming Higg into the wall. And with so many people around, it starts getting a bit crowded. I honestly don't even notice the cracking of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I do more notice that there are people who might get in the way of me slamming Higg around.
Yep.
So I kind of start backing away and find something else to smack Higg against. And if my very subtle technique into trying to calm Higg down doesn't work after the next attempt, I'm considering just throwing Higg and pulling out weapons.
Okay. Good to know. Moving down to Alardis.
Okay, Alardis is gonna reach his hand out again, and I'm gonna burn another spell slot, and I'm gonna try and charm person.
Higg, please roll me a wisdom saving throw at advantage.
That means you roll it twice, right?
Correct. And take the higher number.
18.
I don't believe that catches for the elf.
Unfortunately, yep. God damn it. Yeah, that's...
I'm sorry.
Higg's
But
dice
Higg is
do not.
distraught.
Higg's dice do not like you today. Moving down to Yuki.
It's not you, it's Higg.
I mean, yeah.
Moving down to Yuki. What are you doing, cleric?
This is going to anger the wolf more or cause a brief moment of stun. I'm going to prestidigitation fireworks in front of Higg's face, so hopefully the blinky lights distract her for a moment. I got nothing, okay? I didn't want to hurt Higg. I'm just trying to get Higg to calm the F down, and hopefully a few moments of distraction will work.
Higg, I'm going to let you react to this one.
I'm not even sure what I would roll for something like that.
What are you wanting to do?
Does it piss you off more?
Yeah,
or are you like,
it would just
"Wish
make
I
it worse. No, it would make it worse. Because it's basically like loud popping noises and bright light. It would not go down well. And it's fire, which is, again, not cool.
Guys, I think I made it worse. I'm sorry. I am going to back the F up towards where Nico is.
Cool. So with that, Kiba.
Oh, Kiba's not gonna move. He's just gonna still stay there and protect Nico.
Nico.
Nico's gonna reach out for Yuki so that he's holding her. They're both like down against the wall.
Are you abandoning your ready action?
Yes.
Cool. Higg, roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
$21.
You succeed your saving throw. You now have fireworks popping in front of, creating bright points of light in front of your eyes, a very loud popping sound in your ears. You hear commotion all around you. You can't really make out what the noises are. You said it's only going to make it worse. Describe the scene for me, please.
I rolled a con of 1, so I rolled a 1, so that's a 3.
Higg. My dear Higg. Any pretense of control that you might have been holding on to at this point is gone as those rapids rip you downstream faster than you can hang on.
And we have a full transformation.
The undertow just basically drags you under. Vincent, a moment later, you are holding nothing but a giant pile of snarling, hissing, and raging fur in your hands. Higg, your action.
We're rolling for an attack.
Sure up.
Vincent yells to you, not Yuki, who did that? The fireworks?
Yuki did the fireworks.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was Yuki.
Vincent.
I am so sorry.
Vincent yells to fireworks, I think that's the opposite of helping.
I was hoping the shinies would be a distraction.
Hit of 22.
That will hit.
Roll your damage.
Also, a full transformation pretty much ups the stakes.
Yep, sure does.
Hello?
That's a 7 slashing damage.
So, Vincent, 7 slashing damage. Please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Is reduced to 3 damage. Constitution saving throw. $16.
One moment, please. Thank you. That was Higg's go. And Higg, let me see here. No, we're good with that. Moving to top of the turn order, Vincent.
I'm getting some glitches. I'm going to restart my chat. One moment.
Yep.
Alright. Hello?
Yep, hi.
Cool. Perfect. Alright. So,
You're up.
as Higg gets more intense, Vince just kind of growls, and with fireworks now in his face as well, he just says, right, fuck it, it's go time, and hurls Higg towards the wall, away from the rest of the party.
Who's gonna win? The snarling, growling werewolf or the snarling, growling barbarian?
And then he pulls his weapons.
Or the wall.
So, throwing Higg is going to be... that's going to be an attack. Pulling your weapons is going to remove. You'll get to attack next round. Wait, you have multi-attack, so you might be able to get one hit in. That being said, I'm going to need you to roll me... Was it dexterity? It'd be a... You're throwing Higg at the wall. Roll me a strength check. Fuck it.
Yeah. Alright. And I get my full advantage now that I am not holding Higg.
Correct.
Alright.
This is going to be entertaining as fuck.
I'm about to go through a wall.
That depends on how hard Vincent threw you.
13.
With the damage done to the wall already, with the spiderweb cracks spreading up this wall, you throw Higg, you go to pull out your weapons. Higg, you actually partially sink into the wall and move through it. The wall is no longer an obstacle for you, as there is now a Higg-sized hole in the wall.
Not huge, but you know.
And then a moment later, pieces start to drop from that hole. Vincent, I will give you... You have multi-attack ability. I will give you 1 attack. If you so choose.
Sorry, what was that?
You have a multi-attack ability. You have the ability to attack more than once. Pulling out your weapons was your move action. But I can give you 1 more attack. Higg's probably about 15 to 20 feet away from you at this point, though. It's up to you what you do.
Would I have been able to throw them that far?
You are raging.
And Higg is quite small.
And Higg is quite small, yes. There are certain things that were factored into that. You can do what you want, or you can pass. Your turn. Your choice.
I am just going to make sure that I am between Higg and the rest of the party.
Done and done. Ilardis.
I can't move, or I can't attack, so...
Okay. Ilardis.
That range.
You see Vincent throw Higg, pull out his weapons, position himself between the party and Higg, and then you see Higg go through the wall, and pieces start to drop off this wall.
Alertus, at this point, finally just gave up, and like he has that look of defeat on his face. So he reaches back and pulls out the sword of Calhane, the silvered blade, glistens in the light as in his right hand, purple arcane energy starts to swirl again. This time, he's gonna be like, "Fuck it, we'll wake him. We'll wake her up after this." And I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Roll your attack. I believe that is a ranged spell attack.
It is a ranged spell attack. Also, because of my Eldritch invocations,
Yep.
And what level I am, this is going to be 2 beams that I have to roll for each separate.
Yep.
And on hits, it's regular damage plus 1, and because of Grasp of Hadar, I get to pull my target 10 feet towards me.
Get over here.
Pretty much.
Finish
Hit
him.
this werewolf whiplash.
Cast it. You got 2 beams. So theoretically, that means you can pull Higg about 20 feet towards you.
If I actually hit. First one was a 6.
That's not going to hit. Second one?
Ooh, that's a little better. That one's going to be a 13.
That does hit.
Hey,
Just barely.
you find yourself going through this wall, and then a moment later, rip right back through it.
Oh, that'd probably bring her right back to Vincent.
So, about 15 to 20 feet in front of Vincent, 10 feet towards Alardis. There's probably about 5 to 10 feet between the two of you. Anything else from Alardis?
Between
Vincent
me
and Higg.
Oh, between Vincent and Higg.
Because you were right next to Vincent. Vincent stepped back, so she'd actually be... she'd be right in front of you.
So because my Eldritch Blast had 2 beams with it, I still get to do a regular attack.
Do it up. So I just want to impress upon people here that in this current situation, there is a potential for Higg to die. Just saying.
Let's do
Yep.
the damage roll for that Eldritch Blast first before I do that.
Roll your roll your damage for the Eldritch Blast.
10 points of... I don't know what the hell that damage is.
Is that magical damage?
It is a spell.
Very much. Yep, it is a spell. 10 points of force damage.
Basically, this thing just bashes into you. It's like a wall of force, or like a jet of force almost, and then you're ripped right back through that wall.
All right, so I just looked this up, just so that I know how it works.
Yep.
For dealing non-lethal damage, basically you do regular attacks, and then if an attack would bring the target below 0 hit points, the player is given a choice to declare whether it's non-lethal.
Okay, so we'll get to that once.
And it does say that it has to be a melee attack.
Yep, and we'll get to that if we get there.
Yeah.
Ilardis.
I ended up rolling an 8
for your attack.
Yeah, with the sword. So I'm
That's
gonna
not
try
gonna
and so I'm gonna try and like thrust forward, and I misjudged and missed.
Yeah. Okay, that works. Moving down the turn order, Yuki.
I really, really don't want to hurt Higg and fire bad, so I'm gonna throw like little cantrip spells to hopefully knock some sense into Higg.
Okay.
I'm gonna toll the dead.
You're gonna toll of the dead.
The dead.
Higg has already taken damage, I believe you were looking at the D12s for that.
Yep.
What's that?
Toll of the Dead. Would you please read that out?
Toll the Dead. You plant one creature you can see within range, and the sound of a words are hard. Dolorous bell fills the air around it for a moment. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or take 1d8 necrotic damage. If the target's missing any hit points, they take 1d12 instead.
Higg, please roll me a wisdom saving throw.
One thing.
Yep.
The spell damage increases by 1 die, depending on what level I've reached, so it's going to be 2d12s.
Higg, please roll me a wisdom saving throw.
7.
That is going to fail. Please roll your 2d12s.
2d12s.
This is going to hurt, probably, and yeah.
I figured it was coming. It's what happens sometimes.
It's been a fun session. I've enjoyed.
Yeah.
Totally according to plan.
So, the first one is 6.
Yep, so 6 points plus.
I'm sorry, 16.
16 altogether?
Nope.
22 points altogether.
Yep.
I'm still good.
Yep, so you take 22 points of damage. Anything else from the cleric?
I promise I'll heal you after this if you calm the F down.
Kiba is currently AFK.
Kiba's owner is currently throwing supper in the oven because it is 20 to 5.
Yep. Does he have anything he wishes to do?
Oh, apparently Kiba's just guarding people.
Okay, Nico.
Do we really have to fight Higg? I don't want to. And he's actually not going to until he's told either yes or no.
Higg, roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
I'm assuming that spell that you just threw at me was not a concentration spell then.
Was not. Was a cantrip
it's a
that just goes do the thing.
Cool.
It's basically
22.
you have your full action this round. What are you attempting to do? You're about 10
Your
feet.
dice really love you today.
You're about 10 feet in front of Bard. You're right in front of Ilardis. What are you attempting to do?
I rolled a 7 on my Constitution save.
Yeah, it's not gonna.
So
That's
still no
gonna
brain.
do fuck all. You're just brain. All was that all floof, no brain, no
Yeah,
brain,
pretty
only
much.
floof, something like that. In this case, literally only floof.
Only floof. Angry floof. Who's closest?
Ilardis.
Nom nom.
Please roll your attack. You have full attack abilities. Higg, what are you attempting to do?
It's still rolling.
Well, while you're waiting, describe to me what you're attempting to do.
She's going to lunge at Alardis and try to bite him wherever she happens to land.
Okay. Is it still rolling?
Yeah, it's just done now. I'm adding in my brain, and I just brain farted. Fuck. Ah.
What's on your dice?
$15.
What's on your proficiency bonus?
4.
So
That
15... Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
15 plus 4 is 19, and you are attempting to bite?
Yes.
So your bite, I believe, is your strength modifier.
I'm trying to look here. Yeah, I think you're right. So that's a 2
That's 21 to hit Alardis.
with the nom.
It
Hit.
just passed my armor class of 20.
Alardis, please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I will roll damage.
That's a 5.
Thank you. Higg, your damage?
I'm trying to read here. It says 6 bracket 1d8 plus 2 bracket.
1d8 plus 2.
For?
So 6 is going to be your average, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay, that's probably.
So
right.
you're looking at your 1d8 plus 2.
It's rolling.
Yep.
So it's a 3 on the die.
3 plus 2 is 5.
Yeah.
So 5 points of damage altogether, Alardis. Anything else from Higg?
I don't know. What was that con save for Alardis?
I rolled a 5.
Yep, we'll get to that. I'll deal with any con save things after battle.
Also, and I'm gonna sound like a DM for a second here. Higg, roll a dex saving throw. Or not, dex saving throw.
Why?
Hellish Rebuke.
Oh! That's a reaction, so congrats on that.
That's an 18.
Is that half or completely avoid?
Half,
On a save, it's half?
2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful.
Please roll your 2d10. And this is fire damage. This is basically hellfire, is
Okay.
what it is.
So it is an 18 save?
18, I believe an 18 is a save. What is the saving throw needed for your Hellish Rebuke? Ilardis.
13.
13?
13.
Yeah, that's a save.
So just half that.
I rolled 2 8s, so you take 8 points of fire damage.
You guys start to smell the scent of singed fur floating through this, kind of wafting through the air. Cool. Anything else from Ilardis?
I think that was a reaction from Ilardis.
That was a reaction, so...
Yeah, that was my
Hold on.
reaction.
Oh, okay, so, sorry, anything else from Higg?
I'm looking to see what my bonus actions are.
Because you've attacked, you've moved, and it gives you your free action, your bonus action, yeah.
No, I basically can't. This is what I can do.
Cool. Top of the turn order. Vincent, don't forget, you have your hit harder.
Yep. Vincent just kind of approaches Higg and says, basically to everybody else, leave her to me. And he will take his 2 attacks ignite his Sunblade Shortsword and attack with that, and attack with Denzel.
Which one are you attacking with first?
Sunblade.
All right. Attack with you. Please roll your attack.
All right. And I could say I'm moving so that I can be flanking with Ilardis.
Yep. That is absolutely fine. The hell?
25 to hit.
That hits.
That will absolutely hit.
Is Denzel made of silver?
Nope. He
Denzel
attacked.
is made of diamond and is magical.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
Actually, Denzel is made of titanium and silver. Rather, diamond now.
Yep. So you attack with your Sunblade. You
That
hit.
is 11
Yep.
plus 11 radiant. 11 slashing plus 11 radiant.
Please calculate your damage accordingly.
22 total.
I am 3 points to 0.
So, hitting with Denzel,
Yep.
and this will be the non-lethal attack.
Yep. This is your regular bludgeoning damage, yes?
Yep. Sorry, I think that was the wrong one I rolled. There it is. That is a crit.
Herald Studios, yes, our barbarian has named his bat after Denzel Washington.
That is true.
Herald Studios says Denzel isn't made out of silver, he is a god. Oh wait, are we not talking about Denzel Washington? No, we're talking about our barbarian's bat, who was named after the character. So, barbarian.
That is 7 damage plus... so 7 damage, I believe that's doubled for a crit.
Okay.
But because of a barbarian feat, I get to roll damage again.
Okay.
So that is 14 plus 10.
24.
And...
Okay. That's just regular bludgeoning
Let me
damage.
Yep.
Okay.
And 1 second while how do I do a custom roll again?
You can just type in your dice roll and then add any bonuses. Like type it in either the Forge chat or you can roll it over in D&D Beyond, or I will give you the option to roll manually if you so choose. Because we all know we have our fair share of tech issues.
That is 3 lightning damage from Denzel. So that is my damage, non-lethal.
The 3 lightning
The
damage
striking,
is magical, yes?
it unfortunately is, and I
That-
realize.
Brings Higg down to 0.
Yes, it does.
With that, we are going to pause because your DM needs just a quick break. So I will be
Yep.
right back. Give me 1 second here. But with that, folks, we are out of combat. Back in a sec.
Higg is taking a nap now.
Thankfully, I believe we can still revive. So.
Yeah, I've got Spare the Dying, healing spells at the wazoo. I can revive
Sweet.
because it's recently dead.
I'm not
Sweet.
dead.
Just at 0, can still be stabilized, kind of thing.
I can stabilize. Just
Yeah.
stop hitting her!
Hey, that's why I was hoping. I was kind of hoping people would not throw magic at Higg, but unfortunately, that's most of what the party does. So it's not like it was avoidable.
And it's
I
the
was
only thing
not
that you can hit
expecting
me
to
with
do
anyway.
so much with Toll the Dead.
The bathroom is
It's
currently
good.
in use, so I will have to wait.
Oh.
So,
Vincent comes down from his rage and just kind of
your
stumbles back, sits on a rock,
your
takes a breath, and points at Higg and says, "Someone heal."
Your bat smashes into Higg. Higg goes down like a ton of bricks. Damn, if that wasn't a hell of a fight. You stumble back, you ask for healing for Higg. We're going to go down our turn order. And we're gonna go down actually chat turn order, and we're gonna find out what everybody's doing. Yuki.
Can I get away with casting 2 spells?
We're not in combat.
Cool. I'm gonna spare the dying, and then I'm gonna do healing magic. Spare the dying just in case, because who knows what's going on with Higg right now.
So you cast Spare the Dying, awesome. And then you roll your healing magic, please. You out of the bathroom. Joel?
I do believe, too, once I lose consciousness from something like that, I think I revert back to humanoid form.
Yes.
20 points of healing.
Higg, your eyes slowly start to crack open as your wounds start to mend. We're going to move to Alardis, who's still standing there with a sword out. A silvered sword out.
After I see Higg go down, and I realize that Yuki is healing, not trying to harm, and then I am going to cast Healing Spirit.
And that does?
I call forth Nature Spirit to soothe the wounded. The intangible spirit appears in a space that is 5-foot cube. You can see within range. The spirit looks like a transparent beast or fae, my choice. Until the spell ends, whenever me or a creature I can see moves into the spirit space for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there, I can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 hit points to that creature, no action required. The spirit can't heal constructs or undead. The spirit can heal a number of times equal to 1 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, minimum of twice. After healing that number of times, the spirit disappears.
And you're casting this, where are you designating this?
Basically right beside Higg, and you're just going to see like a slightly transparent green mouse just kind of pop out of thin air, hop on to Higg's chest, and then just pulse green. I'm going to roll that d6 real quick.
I'll be right back.
Higg, take 5 points of healing.
Thank you.
It was fun.
I'm so sorry we almost killed you.
That's okay. It's not like she was sort of, danger.
Okay. So, how much?
All her shit was lost.
How much did you heal for?
Higg
So
healed
far,
5.
Cool. We're going to cut to Nico for a moment, and then we'll get to Higg.
What was that?
We're going to cut to Nico for a moment, and then we're going to get to Higg.
He's gonna run over. Can you hear me? And things.
And what?
He's gonna run over and gently
And gently
hug.
hug Higg. Higg.
Yes.
Actually, one second. Higg.
Yeah.
Your wounds start to knit back together. Flesh closes. Energy starts to flow through you again. And your eyes crack open. Just ever so slightly. As consciousness starts to return to you. All you remember is seeing the body of your assistant lying amidst a pile of rubble. And then everything goes black.
So, I believe I'm being hugged right now.
You are currently being hugged by the Fearbolg.
Right.
And you're probably sore all over.
Higg's gonna start to cry. And she's gonna cry. She's gonna blubber in the fur. Just snot, crying. It's ugly.
Mm-hmm.
That's all she's gonna do.
Where is Alardis at the moment?
Yucky.
Standing right beside Vincent, maybe 5-10 feet off,
No.
right near there.
Where is Alardis at the moment?
Oh, you mean the person?
Yes,
He's in
where?
the kitchen.
Yeah.
Supper.
Yeah. I'm gonna need him to come here for a moment because we have to chat. One moment, folks.
Apparently, he is concerned.
Waiting. Waiting. Ilardis. Hello.
Hi.
How are you? How are you?
Definitely better than I was earlier.
Glad to hear that. As the heat of this battle starts to die down, the rest of your party, including your cleric, starts to mend. Higg, you cast out a healing spell. You see Nico run over and give Higg a gentle hug. You start to feel this burning sensation traveling up your arm. It's a searing pain, unlike anything else you have felt before. Almost like acid eating away at the inside of you, as that bite wound that Higg gave you closes up.
Alardis is gonna look at his arm and he's gonna be like, well, that can't be normal.
And a moment later, you feel that acid start to spread throughout the rest of your body. And it slowly starts to eat away at the back of your brain. It's almost like an underlying constant rage. And something just a little bit dark and primal starts poking at you. How do you react? What are you doing?
He's gonna, after feeling all this, he's gonna drop down into his knees and he's gonna kind of start panting, trying to keep a level head because he's on one part he's starting to freak out, and on another part he's starting to feel that rage again when he tried going after Kimeko, but it's different this time. It's not channeled rage. It's like it isn't focused on a single thing. It's like exploding in all different directions, and he's trying to. He's basically saying random words in Elvish to try and like keep himself calm, because this is a rage he's never felt before. Even when Lobelia had been killed off and taken, even when he had found out that he was charmed for 15 years by Kimeko and doing her dirty work, even all that, it was all that singular focused rage. But this is just, it's going in different directions and he doesn't know how to cope with it, so he's like hugging himself and looking at the ground and just trying to remain calm.
So as your thoughts float from one thought to the next, one idea to the next, you land on Kimeko, and that name just kind of sticks in your head. And all you can feel is hatred and disgust. And you want to taste her insides, and I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
That's a 7.
Shit.
So as your Constitution saving throw fails, that's where we're going to cut today's game.
I was gonna say, does that take effect that fast? Isn't it like a disease that has a wait time or something?
It depends. There's varying factors.
All right, fair enough.
So we are going to cut today's game. That's where we're going to end things. And with that, I want to say thank you to our audience. Thank you on both Twitch and TikTok. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That didn't go anywhere near where I thought it was going to go, and we got an entire fucking session out of that, so congrats to our players. The detail that was put into today, the emotions that were felt today, I absolutely loved that. We are going to go see if there's anybody online that we wish to raid, and then I'm going to do my check-in with my players to see how my players are doing, but we're going to do that off stream so I can go ahead and make any adjustments, any notes that I need to make in a more private setting. So give me 1 second as I bump over to Twitch, and I'm actually going to go ahead and cut our TikTok stream. Thank you very much to TikTok for joining us. If you want to come and see our wrap-up, you're more than welcome to hit us up on Twitch. Twitch.tv/BlazeWing2010. In the Twitch chat is our Twitter link. You're more than welcome to go find us on Twitter, although with current things as they are, no idea how long that Twitter is going to be around. We'll find other social medias to throw things out on, and we will attempt to let you know. If you're watching us on TikTok, we will be back in 2 weeks, with any luck, with another round of Debauchery Tea Party. And we'll be back on Wednesday for the Idiot Book Nook, and I believe we're getting into Vampire the Masquerade, Shadows of New York. So thank you very much, TikTok, for joining us today. It has been my pleasure. One moment, please, to our Twitch folks, as I attempt to load. And we're going to go see if there's anybody we want to go visit today. Do any of our players have anybody they want to go visit? As I attempt to load all of the things here ever.
No?
My list is empty.
Pardon?
There's no one on my list right now.
No one on your list? Anyone else?
Not really.
None of my people.
Okay. So, I am going to go raid a channel here. Give me 1 second. Let me load, make sure they're good. 1 second, please. I'm also going to stop my virtual camera because I don't need that anymore. Do. Loading, loading, loading.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
Yeah, me too.
We are going to go raid a Twitch streamer by the name of Ray. Ray is currently playing Pokemon Scarlet/Violet. 1 second. As always, guys, thank you for joining us. Have yourself a wonderful day. Have yourself a wonderful couple of weeks. Don't let the world get you down. And remember, there's always escape into fantasy if you need it.